Nobody anticipated the friendship that would permanently alter women's basketball sponsorship deals. During a fierce season, two of the WNBA's most exciting players met, and their fierce competition produced something remarkable that surprised the sports industry. The unexpected generosity and generational riches that resulted in a collaboration that has the potential to completely transform the way female athletes assist one another in professional sports was the surprise that turned everything around. But why did the biggest star in the league make such a remarkable gesture? How did a competition turn into a revolutionary partnership that has Nike officials rushing to change the sponsorship rules? Everything we believed to be true about athlete relationships and business partnerships was in danger of changing as a result of this startling revelation. Nike has transformed women's basketball endorsements in recent years by making previously unheard-of investments in female athletes as the sport becomes more popular and commercially viable. Alongside rising viewership and fan interaction, the brand's dedication to women's basketball has expanded dramatically. The largest endorsement package ever given to a women's basketball player, Caitlin Clark's 8-year contract with Nike, is reputedly worth over $1 million. It includes equity holdings and potential for signature shoes. The significant change in how businesses evaluate female athletic skill is reflected in this purchase. Since being selected in the Arts and Linger Jolt draft, Sophie Cunningham, the explosive guard for the Phoenix Mercury, has become one of the WNBA's most intriguing and versatile players. Throughout her professional career, she has been a vital player because to her three-point shooting ability, defensive energy, and career statistics of JOLA points per game, and stand-in rebounds per game. Compared to male professional sports, WNBA players have historically had fewer sponsorship opportunities, and the majority of them make a meager additional living selling clothing and shoes. Agreements as opposed to the transformative contracts that characterize men's professional basketball. There are concerns about whether established stars could use their influence to elevate new players in the league, and how the growing commercial success of women's basketball can open doors for more significant sponsorship deals. Do me a favor before continuing. Appreciate and subscribe if you appreciate this video. Over 83% of viewers aren't subscribers. It's free, only takes a second, and helps the channel grow a ton. Already subscribed? Thank you. We genuinely appreciate the support. Now, let's get back to it. Beyond her Nike contract, Caitlin Clark has partnered with a number of companies that acknowledge her exceptional ability to draw attention to women's basketball. The market for female athlete sponsorships has completely changed as a result of her marketability. In addition to immediate financial reward, the Nike deal offers Clark long-term equity prospects and the development of signature products that might bring in money for the duration of his career and beyond. This arrangement serves as a new paradigm for how businesses handle their interactions with female athletes. With more than 1 million followers across all platforms, Clark's social media following gives sponsors access to engaged audiences that include both conventional basketball fans and new viewers who became interested in the sport as a result of her success in college and the NBA. Clark's jerseys and associated goods routinely rank among the best-selling items in WNBA history, demonstrating her impact on merchandise sales. Teams, the league, and corporate partners now have additional revenue streams thanks to the commercial impact of her presence. According to experts in sports marketing, Clark's popularity, crossover, and widespread recognition have given her power that earlier generations of women's professional basketball players never had. This could allow her to use her platform for causes that help other athletes. After a stellar collegiate career at the University of Missouri, where she tallied over Arling career points and established herself as one of the most prolific scorers in the league, Sophie Cunningham was selected by the Phoenix Mercury and Arts Henlinger Jewel with the 10th overall pick. Program history throughout her time in the WNBA. Cunningham's accuracy in three-point shooting has helped her become a dependable role player. Her desire to shoot clutch shots in pivotal circumstances and her bi-funded center sustained career percent from beyond the arc cow. She can play both guard positions well because of her adaptability. The experienced Phoenix Mercury player has been especially helpful during postseason runs because of her ability to stretch opposition defenses with her outside shooting and give scoring off the bench. Over the course of her 5-year WNBA career, she has made appearances in Ebite's sister regular season games. Cunningham is a darling among teammates and coaches due to her fierce competition and team-first mindset. Despite this, she has not had as many endorsement chances as more well-known athletes who attract more attention from the media and business. Even if her contributions don't often appear in highlight reels or statistical summaries, championship teams value her because of her basketball IQ and professional approach to the game, which have gained her respect throughout the league. In contrast to conventional individual-focused competitive models, established stars in modern professional sports are increasingly using their platforms and resources to raise teammates and competitors. The distinctive culture of the WNBA places a strong emphasis on player empowerment and teamwork, with veterans frequently serving as mentors to both rookies and established stars and pushing for league-wide reforms in pay, perks, and working circumstances that are advantageous to all players. Players can now communicate directly with one another thanks to social media, which can promote connections and teamwork that go beyond conventional team limits. Players can now form alliances and encourage one another's efforts without regard to league or team ambitions. Due to women's basketball's growing commercial success, high earners now have resources that could help other players through mentoring, support, or joint ventures. Nika has significantly increased its investment in women's sports over the past 10 years, realizing the growing commercial potential and cultural significance of female athletic achievement. Sports analysts wonder if the increasing financial success of elite female athletes might lead to more instances of player-to-player support that helps elevate the entire sport's commercial profile. The company's strategy consists of both specific athlete collaborations and more general programs that aid in the advancement of women's sports. In order to increase participation and fan involvement at all levels of the sport, the brand has made large expenditures in WNBA partnerships, college basketball programs, and grassroots development projects. Finding players with potential for public recognition and crossover appeal is part of Nike's approach. This then gives them access to tools and venues that can increase their impact beyond of conventional basketball audiences. In contrast to straightforward one-time payment arrangements, the company's strategy for women's sports sponsorships now includes equity options, signature product lines, and long-term collaborations that give athletes continuous revenue streams. Nike's growing investment in women's basketball raises questions about whether the business will fund projects that benefit numerous players at once and how it can foster cooperative collaborations between athletes. Professional athlete endorsement agreements now include equity stakes, product development opportunities, and long-term collaborations that can generate income both during and after sporting careers, extending beyond straightforward payment arrangements. The most fruitful athlete endorsement deals help both athletes and brands. Athletes obtain financial stability and platform amplification that expands their influence beyond athletic achievement, while businesses gain access to engaged audiences. Although the financial worth of women's sports endorsements has typically trailed behind that of men's sports, recent increases in viewership and fan interaction have given female players new chances to land significant business deals. Performance bonuses, social media involvement requirements, and cooperative marketing campaigns requiring athletes to actively promote business collaborations are common features of contemporary endorsement deals. According to specialists in sports business, the most beneficial endorsement deals involve athletes who can genuinely embody the brand's ideals while retaining credibility with their core fan bases and failing to broaden their appeal to new markets. Elite athletes' growing financial success has opened doors for charitable endeavors and peer support, which can have a big impact on sports communities and individual careers. Modern athlete contracts and endorsement deals can offer financial flexibility that enables established stars to invest in other players' careers, whether through direct support, business partnerships, or collaborative ventures. Professional athletes who achieve significant financial success frequently use their resources to support charitable causes, youth development programs, and initiatives that benefit other athletes who may not have similar commercial opportunities. Professional athletes are increasingly coaching younger players and utilizing their platforms to promote teammates and rivals who help them succeed in their sport. This phenomenon is known as athlete support. There are concerns about how elite female athletes' financial freedom could lead to new types of peer support and teamwork that benefit entire sports communities instead of just individual accomplishments. Caitlin Clark's commercial success sets a new standard for women's basketball players in terms of financial success, opening doors for influence and impact that go beyond personal professional objectives to possibly help other athletes and the sport as a whole. Because of the size of her endorsement deals and business ties, Clark has access to resources that may allow her to support other players in a variety of ways, including through platform sharing programs, business partnerships, or direct financial assistance. Numerous instances of financially successful athletes using their resources to assist rivals, teammates, and sports development programs that benefit larger athletic communities can be found in the history of men's professional sports. Being the highest-paid female basketball player in history may give Clark the means and inspiration to use her success to support programs that improve the status of other players and increase opportunities for women's basketball. 3. According to sports economists, the concentration of financial success among a small number of elite athletes generates opportunities and obligations for those players to think about how their success might improve their sport and competition. Professional athletes' interactions with one another have been completely transformed by social media platforms, which allow for direct connection and teamwork that can result in unanticipated alliances and initiatives for mutual support. Because social media content can go viral, player interactions and joint announcements can attract a lot of attention and influence that is beneficial to all parties involved and amplifies good messages about sports communities. Social media has proven very useful for female athletes to encourage one another's pursuits and produce cooperative material that highlights the individuality and character that attract sponsors and viewers to women's sports. Social media interactions reveal genuine connections and mutual support, which contribute to the development of positive narratives about women's sports that draw in new supporters and business partners eager to collaborate with positive, empowering material. There are concerns about whether platform influence can be used to provide genuine benefits for sports, communities, and individual careers, as well as how social media interactions between athletes might convert into real-world collaborations. Veteran leadership and mentoring are highly valued in WNBA culture, and seasoned players frequently actively assist new players on and off the court. In other sports, competitive methods that are more individual-focused contrast with this cooperative approach. Players with experience, such as those who have worked with Cunningham throughout her career, are aware of the difficulties of creating long-term careers in women's professional basketball and frequently offer advice that goes beyond basketball strategy to encompass business and life skills. Relationships that go beyond individual team allegiances and competitive dynamics throughout games and seasons can be formed when competitors appreciate one another and acknowledge each other's contributions to the sport. Instead of concentrating only on